Hey, we're at NAMM2018 with Rock-On, and we're going to show you the Digitone that we just announced now. The Digitone is an 8-voice digital synthesizer with FM synthesis at its core, and we've added some subtractive synthesis methods to make this synthesizer a modern and easy to use FM synthesizer. You have 8 voices and you have 4 tracks to share these 8 voices with. So you can have polyphonic chords in one of the tracks. The other tracks can be some drum machine type of sounds. The other track can be a bass. So you can assign different voices to them. On top of the 4 synth tracks, you have also 4 MIDI tracks as well. And each of the synth tracks offers you an arpeggiator too. Now, we wanted to make this FM synthesis very easy to use. Therefore, we worked a lot with sound engineers, and we have over 500 preset sounds in there, which ranges from drum sounds to bass to pads and effects. A lot of things to start with, and you can use these as your own sounds or use them as start points to make up something new. And of course, this has the electron sequencer, where each of the steps can be a totally unique sound, where you can assign different filter settings, different algorithms, different operator settings, each step on the sequence. And probably some of you guys are asking, what is the FM synthesis about? What are the specs for it? If we look at closer to the screen, you have 8 different algorithms to choose from, and each of the algorithms has a nice graphical output to show how the operators are connected. This is a 4-operator synthesizer, which the operators are here, and there you can change the ratios like this. We also have a harmonics parameter, and many of you will know that FM synthesis is made out of sine tones, sine waves. And with this parameter, and as it can be seen on the graphics, you can wave shape the sine wave and you can get some interesting results like that. We have a detune parameter to detune the ratios, and a feedback parameter. And the mix parameter is one of the most unique parameters in the synthesizer, I think, is that each of the algorithms has got an X and a Y output, as you can see here. And with this mix parameter, I can blend in which of the 2 signals I want. This is a great way to experiment and combine different sounds. So it's like each of the algorithms has got like 2 outputs, 2 sound sources that you combine. Moving on, we have 2 envelope generators here, which are the FM modulations. And you could, of course, draw up any kind of envelope here. And you have the level knob. So you have 2 of these. And if I click the page again, it's a double page. Here I have more settings for these FM modulation envelopes. And the 2 parameters here, the delay ones, are the most interesting because they will delay the FM envelopes. So when you trigger a sound, depending on how much delay you put, the envelopes will be activated then. Then, to make things much simpler and user-friendly, we have a multi-mode filter here, which has got low pass and high pass. And we also have a bass width filter, so you can really shave off some frequencies. Then we have a drive parameter, which is each of the tracks, and we have a standard ADSR envelope for the amplitude. Then we have chorus, delay, and reverb sound effects. The chorus is a new effect in our effects, And then we have 2 LFOs, where almost every parameter on the machine can be assigned to the LFOs. And one unique trick with the LFOs is that they have these fade parameters. So the LFOs can be used as an envelope. And especially if you slow down the speed and select some of these type of envelopes, you can use them as like ramps, or it's like basically an envelope. The LFOs can also go up to the audio rates, and you can make a lot of stuff there. And also, you have the electron sequencer, and this is how it works. So you have the sequencer here, and if I press play, I can hear it now. And it's interesting that these notes are not being heard, because we have an awesome feature called trick conditions. So if I hold the step here, I can see there's a 19% chance of triggering this step. And that's why it's unheard every time. And so are these, that's 33% chance. And there's another one here. This makes it really funky. And also on this step, I've assigned different envelope settings. so it sounds drastically different. Let's see, hopefully we can hear it now. We couldn't, so let's see. So now you'll hear it now. So it sounds very different to the rest of the tricks. And here, as I said, you have 4 tracks, and this is the only track, and here I've got other stuff. So I'm gonna unmute the bass track here. And on the bass track, I have a lot of filtering going on. So if I open the filter, I will hear the true FM sound. So if I change the envelopes of it, so it's like this is how you could use an FM synthesis, like, you know, trying to modulate like a filter envelope. But if you don't want to do that, we also have our own filter here as well. So you get kind of the same result as you can hear. So this is it's a very unique type of synthesizer actually. Let's unmute this track, which has got 4 kicks. As I said, the Digitone comes with a lot of drum parameters, drum patches. So I could assign different patches per step. So I hold the step, twist the knob, and I have a snare sound here. I can say, okay, I want to have another step here, and something else here. So I can further edit these sounds, like this. So each step is a totally unique sound. And let's unmute the 4th track, which is some hi-hats. One of a really neat feature is that if I press this button and change the parameters, I will be controlling all 4 synth tracks. This is a great way to experiment with your pre-made patterns. Let's check that out. And that's how I can reload to where I was. So you can like change the whole algorithms. So you can be very quick with this. And reload like that. Another thing about the Digitone is that you have 2 inputs here, which can be treated as a stereo input. So if I go to here, and the Digitact output is coming out, and I'm going into the Digitone. So the Digitone is Digitact's best friend in a way. And on the master page, I can set how I want the inputs to be. Here I've configured it so it's a stereo input, because you have the panning options and level options. You can also assign sound effects to the incoming audio. So I'm gonna put the Digitact into the mix and see how it sounds together now. And we also have a master overdrive at the end of the signal chain, which everything can be distorted, slightly compressed type of feeling, and glued together to have that extra polish in your sound out of the box. So that's the Digitone. We're shipping it now. You can find out much more information on Rock On, or if you can wish, you can go to the elektron.se website. Thank you for watching.